Yeah, I mean, I think the regular season's been a bit of a challenge this year, just with COVID injuries as well. We've lost a couple guys that were in our lineup the entire year, so that's definitely hurt us. But the team as a whole has really come together because of it, and a lot of guys have really stepped up. And I think if you look at the course of the entire season, we've lost a lot of really close games, and it's just sometimes either we're not getting the bounces, or sometimes we kind of shoot ourselves in the foot with penalties or something like that. But it's been a competitive year, and it's really starting to tune up and getting excited for playoffs.
Yeah, I think honestly, 2 years ago it was a very similar season. We didn't get off to the start we wanted, and kind of had a lot of rough times, rough patches, but and then we were able to overcome all that and become champions. So I think having some guys that were here for that journey will be big for us, and kind of let the young guys know that regardless of how we've done this year, really anything is possible. We can come together at a group at the right time and win it all if we really get down to it.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just the playoff experience itself, because anything can happen in the playoffs. The year we won, we saw #1 seed Assumption lost in the first round, so really anything can happen. Anyone can win any given night, so we just got to show up and do the best we can.
After every game, right, you want to look at the positive and the negative. I think there are definitely some games throughout the year where there's more positive than negative, but especially when we lose those close games either in overtime or by 1 goal, right? The main focus after the game is just to regather the group, let everyone know obviously that it was a good game. It wasn't like we didn't play well or we weren't trying out there. It's that it was a good game, and there's a lot of things to learn from it, a lot of things to take that we can build upon at practice, whether it be our forward check, whether it be our neutral zone play, anything like that. We always look to build off of stuff the next practice after a loss or something like that. And it's really just about reconnecting with everyone and getting everyone back on the same page. I think a lot of the times a loss kind of sidetracks everyone, and everyone starts to question what they're doing or if they're making the right decision with the puck, things like that. So just making sure everyone stays loose, everyone stays stress-free, and everyone's still kind of working towards that goal of an NE10 championship is really all that matters.
Yeah, we're very excited to get going on Saturday. We're playing St. A's, who we matched up well against during the regular season, so we have confidence going into Saturday's game. And I think we all believe that we're a better team than our record indicates, so we're looking to prove some people wrong on Saturday.
Yeah, I think the just important message is to just honestly just give it everything you have. For, sounds cliche, but for the guys next to you. We have a pretty emotional team, so I think this first game for us, we almost just got to treat it like the championship game. If we can, I like our path. If we can get through the St. A's game, I like our chances. We're emotional, and I think if we get 1 win, it can just build on to the next, and anything can happen at that point.
I think at St. A's they have a big rink, so there's a lot of open ice. They're a good skating team, so I think we got to play physical against them, and we got to keep them off the power play, stay disciplined, and not take penalties, and I think we'll be all right. More importantly, I think taking advantage of the penalties they take and capitalizing on our power play opportunities could be the difference maker.
Well, they're a really fast team. They have a big sheet, like Chuck mentioned, and I think it plays into both of our team's favors. We have a good skating team, but we're not as physical as we should be. But if we move the puck quick and keep all that stuff going and just play a simple game, we can't try to do too much, because a team like this, they can make you pay pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's really more of focusing on ourselves, just making sure we're doing the right things in practice, whether it be, stopping on the net, chipping pucks deep, anything to help make sure we're playing our game on Saturday. It's, you can look at the film and you can try to prepare as much as you want, but these playoff games are kind of fight or flight mentality. Like, you just got to go out. It's 1 game at a time, 1 shift at a time, making sure you're winning the little battles and making sure you're really focusing on playing together as a team.
I think it all starts, honestly, today at practice. We got 2 practices to prepare, and just kind of start getting it in your heads, thinking about it, just 1 day at a time, obviously, but thinking about this game and kind of having ingrained in us that But yeah, these 2 practices are huge, and kind of make a game plan for how we're gonna take it to them this weekend.
Yeah, I think we just gotta take it one game at a time, one matchup at a time. So for now, just focus on Saturday, try to get past St. A's, and then when that happens, we'll just take it step by step, game by game.
Yeah, like I said already, it's one game at a time. The regular season, at the end of the day, you know, we were kind of given a gift this year because of COVID, where everyone makes the playoffs. So at the end of the day, that season's over with. It doesn't matter. You got to show up and play a 60-minute game on Saturday and try to fight for survival and try to move on. So just making sure everyone's really focused on one game at a time. Like we don't need people thinking about the championship already. We need people thinking about Saturday's game and what they can do to help the team win on Saturday. And I think we have a lot of guys in the room that were fortunate enough to be playing during that playoff run. So we have playoff experience. We have good leadership in the locker room to kind of help guide the younger guys. But at the end of the day, it's another hockey game. You just got to go out and play and give it your all, and hopefully we'll come out on top.